Let's jump right into it though. One thing that is pretty curious, makes me pretty curious about Maker, is how stable the price has been over the bear market. Look at this. Look at this. Obviously, we had the pump right at the initial start because it was right in the bull market, right? But look how stable it was through the bear market. I mean, we went as low as, this was the March crash of this year, and we'll talk about that later as well. But this is the March crash. But other than that, we've pretty much been around $500 this entire time, which is insanity because everything crashed except stable coins and MakerDAO, which is insane. But let's jump right into the interface and the UI. So this is their products. You can Oasis, migrate your CDP, which is collateralized debt position, I believe. So migrate it, and then manage depositing of collateral and generation of Psi, which is enable. This is old. Governance. Don't mind this. This is old. But then see, like, there's a bunch of protocols being built around, not built around DAI, but utilizing DAI because it's easier and it's decentralized versus using a stable token that's centralized, right? So keep in mind, we're talking about decentralized stablecoin versus centralized. Like USD is centralized, USDT is centralized. A lot of tokens are centralized. What else? I mean, there's Paxos, right? There's a ton of centralized tokens out there. So just understand that. And there's a bunch of protocols that you utilize. But there's one at the end that I want to get into. PoonDX, that's interesting right there, huh? I actually was, they reached out to me to get their credit card machine a while back, but I didn't do that. But anyways, let's jump into Oasis, which is the thing that mints DAI, and basically you can. This is exactly like Compound, except if you're paying you're minting stable coins instead of taking them out of a liquidity pool, right? So stability fee is like the interest. And then liquidation fee is the fee that you get if your position gets liquidated, right? So, and then your balance. So there's my balances for those four, as you can see. But you can take out, you can put all these as collateral, and then you see the collateralized ratio, right? So liquid ratio. So you put 200 ETH or $200 worth of ETH down, you can take out 150, or you can take out of 150 DAI, right? I believe that's the right amount. Sorry, my brain's fried. I can't really do math too well right now. So, but I believe if you take out 200 DAI, I mean, you put down $200 in ETH, you can take out 150 DAI, right? 150 DAI. Yes, that's correct. And then you can also obviously put DAI in a savings account, basically, that has 0% APY because it sucks ass. Because this past March when we crashed, they did everything they can to stabilize the DAI token because it was unstabilized. And one measure they did was put their APY at 0. I mean, I remember when it was 8 or 6 or 7 or 8%, but let's go back here, because one thing that I do want to point out is they do have centralized options as collateral, which does kind of make them somewhat of a centralized option, right? This is not exactly what you want to see. Yeah. I mean, I don't like USDC there, but it is what it is, I guess.